Welcome back to Autism Live. I'm very excited right now because we have joining us via Skype an amazing young woman. She's an incredible role model for all of our young ladies who are on the autism spectrum. Her name is Rachel Barcelona, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about her story. But Rachel, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm honored to be on the show today.
Well, I'm really excited to have you here. We see behind you a little banner, which kind of gives it away. Tell people a little bit about what you have been doing lately and what you have going on right now.
I've been doing a lot lately, but for now, I'm Miss Manatee River, and that's just a precursor to the Miss America competition. So if you win this, you get to go to Miss Florida. And that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm just so excited. My head is spinning out of control because I've been rehearsing and practicing. And coming up really soon, the competition is on June 27th, and hopefully I get to go to Miss America one day. I'm excited.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. So on June 22nd, that's when it's Miss Florida that you go to next?
27th is the actual competition, but the whole thing is from June 24th to the 29th.
Okay, but it's Miss Florida. That's the next step.
Yes, Miss Florida, correct.
Okay, so, but already you're Miss Manatee River and you have responsibilities in doing that, and you had to win a pageant in order to get to that point, correct?
Yes, it's all like a stairway. There's many steps, and I had to win pageants before that, and I had to try several times because it's just like acting. There's a lot of rejection, and nobody's just going to hand things to you, and I'm pretty good at dealing with that, but I love it. I just love trying harder and harder and proving myself, you know?
And part of being in pageants, correct me if I'm wrong, because I was not a pageant girl. I know that shocks everyone. But you have to have a platform, right? A cause that you support and something that you feel passionately about. Isn't that the truth now?
Yes, definitely. Especially because Miss America is changing, and it's required that you have to have a platform. And mine is the autism and disability awareness and acceptance. It's so important to me because I live my platform every day. And there's so many other girls who have platforms, such as cancer research, for example. But I think it's important to actually live your platform because it makes you want to get out there and do things.
So, and I love this phrase that you're living your platform. Tell our viewers at home a little bit about you. How old are you now, first of all, Rachel?
I'm 22 years old.
Okay.
And when I'm not doing pageants, I love to sing opera and write stories. And that's another thing. I love writing books, and I want to get my first novel published someday.
Very cool. And how is it that you are living your platform?
Well, I'm living my platform because I have autism myself, and I've just been doing my platform, the Ability Beyond Disability, for over a decade now. And my mission is to show people who don't have autism the challenges we face and to bring acceptance into my community.
I love your mission, and I love how you are living your mission, Rachel. How did you get involved in pageants? What was it about pageants that you said, hey, I'm going to do that?
Well, they were originally done as a means to help bring me out of my shell, to build up social skills and all of that. And I started them as young as 5 years old, and I continued up until the 4th grade. But then in middle school, I did them again because I was having anxiety issues. But once I got on that stage and in those dresses, I knew that's where I was meant to be. And meeting so many girls
I love, because you know, a lot of people would say, boy, if you have trouble with anxiety, don't do public speaking and don't go on stage. But I love that it actually is what's helping you. So that's a wonderful, wonderful thing for people to hear. Now, as you get ready for this pageant, there are many different parts of a pageant and many different ways that you compete, right? Tell us about some of the different areas that you have to compete in later on this month.
Well, there are countless sections that we have to compete in. You have gown, fitness, because you know we got rid of the swimsuit. And I think that's really important because women of all different types deserve to be loved and they deserve an opportunity to show how awesome they are on stage. So we have fitness, talent, which is my favorite part. Interview is another thing that I love because it helps with social skills, and social impact statement is when you show off your platform and everyone gets to know what you're about.
And this is there's so many things that you're good at. Obviously, you're a wonderful opera singer. I'm assuming that you're singing in the talent. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm singing Climb Every Mountain from The Sound of Music.
Oh, I love that. And then when you talk about your mission, I know you have just been wowing people with this all over the place. You've got YouTube videos showing what an incredible advocate, outspoken advocate you are for the autism community. I know you're going to knock their socks off. What I want to know is if there's anything that we, the general audience, can do to help you in your cause to get to Miss Florida and then get to Miss America. Is there any way, we don't get to vote if we don't live in Florida, right?
No, you can absolutely vote. The more votes, the better.
Okay, how do we vote then? Where do we go to vote?
You can go on the Miss America website and vote. Oh. And I can post the link much later because my head's still spinning around from rehearsing so much because there's so many things to do to get to this point. But you were also talking about dreams and advocacy and how to reach more people. So I would say the next step is to move out to LA.
Well, and we got an opportunity to meet you in LA, so I think you fit in pretty well in LA. I think that you're not long from being an LA girl at some point.
I hope so.
But first, Miss Florida, and then should you win later on this month, when is the Miss America pageant?
Well, nobody wins on their first try, but as for Miss America, I'm not really sure. Okay. Because, I have to be realistic. Everybody, they try really hard like I did with the previous pageant. And as much as I'd like to win, you have to keep trying. No one's going to just hand it to you. But if you really want to know, it's going to be on NBC. And I just had an interview with them too, so that's awesome.
And, well, we will look forward to all of that. But I love that you're realistic. I love that you're in it to grow and not necessarily to win. But I'm going to think good thoughts for you. But is it true that nobody wins on their first try?
Well, it's happened, but it's very rare.
Got it. Well, I love that you are such a sensible young woman and that you are setting such a good example for all young women, but in particular for our young women on the spectrum, to see you being so comfortable being on stage, and clearly, you are such a good interviewer. This has gone really well.
Really? Thank you.
This has been delightful. So I want to know if you'll come back later on in the summer and tell us how Miss Florida went, how the pageant went.
I will definitely tell you how Miss Florida went, and I have a great feeling about it. And if you are interested in Miss America, NBC will share the date, and there will be links everywhere if you're interested.
We're very interested.
I'll do it.
But we are more interested in Miss America if you're a part of it. I really love what you're doing and the example that you're setting and the awareness that you're bringing to this. You often. I know that there's pictures that I've seen of you with shoes that have the multicolored puzzle pieces on it. You often have fashion that has autism promotion on it, and you always look stunning. Every time I've seen you, you just are a fabulous young woman presenting in a very positive light.
It would be a big deal for me because I'm the first person with autism to be in Miss Florida. So to represent my community while being Miss Florida or Miss America, that would be a big deal.
Well, I think it's a very big deal, and we're going to be rooting for you for Miss Florida.
Thank you.
And have you already got all your outfits picked out, or is that something that you don't pick out until right before the pageant?
Oh, we have the outfits picked out, and I love them.
Okay. And I know you probably have a team of people working with you and rehearsing. How much time do you think you spend on any day rehearsing to get ready for the Miss Florida pageant?
Well, I really like to take my time and just not really spend hours, because that really, if I spend a lot of hours rehearsing, then I'll end up forgetting. And I don't necessarily have a team. You know, my mom is my biggest supporter.
I love that. Well, I think that's a wonderful supporter to have as your mom. But, you know, if you win Miss Florida, or I'm going to think positively, I know that you're like there to do as well as you can, but I'm going to say when you win Miss Florida, we just lost her for a second, but I think we'll get her back. But I'm going to say this, when she gets Miss Florida, she will have a bigger team surrounding her. We've still got your audio, but we've lost your picture, Rachel. But I really want to thank you for taking the time to be with us. We want to wish you the very best of luck, and I hope that you have a really good time in the pageant. And
also the link will post when available to vote for me, just in case you want to vote.
Tell us what website and what all the places that we can find you, social media.
Oh, well, my camera died, so I was going to show my card.
Oh.
But
it's okay. If you tell us what website to go to, we'll go there.
Well, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram under my name, just Rachel Barcelona.
Okay. Well,
RBHELBARCELLONA.
And we've got it on the screen right now, too. So we encourage people to go support Rachel in her bid to be Miss Florida. And then when and if she wins, we'll be back here talking about how we're all going to support her for Miss America, because we will. We're all going to get behind this young woman. In any case, it's all right. We've lost her feed on the thing, but that's okay. Skype is not my friend today. Rachel, thank you so much for being here. I know you're going to do so well at this pageant, and we're going to be pulling for you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank your mom for us, too.
I will.
All right, have fun.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.